Yes, I'm live now. Welcome once again to another new video. This is Santu Sahu and now it is audible. Yeah. Good evening everyone. This is Santu Sahu and you are watching Sahu's tutorial. Do join quickly. I think it is now clear. Yeah. Is it now clear to everyone? Please do tell me. Please do inform me if the PPT is visible and also I'm audible to everyone. Is everything okay? Is the PPT visible and I am also audible to everyone? Good evening everyone. Do join. And this video is solely based on the Victorian novels for the upcoming CUET PG English Literature exam, a kind of mock test on Victorian novels for the upcoming CUET PG 2024 English Literature exam. Do join quickly and let me know if everything is okay, if the PPT is visible and if I am audible to everyone. I think everything is okay. Is it now okay everything? Sucharita and Anandita and those who are. And for the CUET PG 2024 English Literature exam, I've already launched my course, that is crash course batch, where I'll be guiding part A as well as part B. So you can, if you want to take subscriptions, or you can also enroll your name if you want, then you can also WhatsApp me this number. Okay. And there is also a super offer for first 10 students. Okay. Chalo. Registration is open. You can WhatsApp me this number. Okay, and here is the first question on your screen. Please do answer in the comment box. In which novel does Uriah Heep appear as the primary antagonist? Great Expectation, Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities. The antagonist Uriah Heep, famous character of Dickens, a fictional character. Okay, so what would be the right answer here? Here in Great Expectation, we find the characters like Philip Pirip or Prip. Here the right answer is, okay, it's David Copperfield. Okay, in Uriah Heep actually appeared in David Copperfield. Got it? David Copperfield is the right answer. Okay, so in Great Expectation you will be finding the characters like Peep. Peep is the main protagonist, which is a Bildungsroman novel. Great Expectation is a Bildungsroman novel or coming of age story. It's about the protagonist Philip Pirif, and here we find the characters like Miss Havisham as well. Miss Havisham. Okay, Peep thought that Miss Havisham was his benefactor, but at the end of the novel, Peep comes to know that it was Abel Magwitch. That it was Abel Magwitch who is the real benefactor. Okay, so at the end of the novel, Peep comes to know that it was Magwitch who was the real benefactor. But before that, he knew that it was Miss Havisham as the benefactor. And here, Compison, Orlick, these are important characters of Great Expectations. So whereas Oliver Twist is actually here the titular character Oliver Twist is actually an orphan, whereas David Copperfield is actually an autobiographical novel, and A Tale of Two Cities, you know that based on that setting is London and Paris. Okay, French Revolution. So in David Copperfield we find the character Uriah Heep, who is actually flatterer, who is a flatterer, the fictional character here. Uriah Heep is a fictional character in Charles Dickens in his 1850 novel David Copperfield. Why is 1850 important? Will you please tell me why is 1850 important? Do you remember this? Why is 1850? Tell me. Write down in the comment box. Why is the year 1850 is remember? And here Uriah Heep is the primary antagonist during the secondary part of the novel. His character is notable for his psychophancy. What is psychophancy? Any idea? Psychophancy is actually insincere flattery. Okay, you'll be finding some students, okay, some friend of you, who always, okay, flatters for to take advantage the teachers. Yeah, William Wordsworth died exactly. William Wordsworth died in 1850. Okay, one thing 1850 is why famous. eh, Okay, one is William Wordsworth died, and then another thing is Alfred. Exactly, Alfred Lord Tennyson got the poet laureateship. Yeah, he became poet laureate, Alfred Lord Tennyson, and then in that same year, in that same year, 1850, there in the same year, In Memoriam was published as well. In Memoriam. In Memoriam was also published in 1850, isn't it? So what William Wordsworth died, Alfred Lord Tennyson was appointed as a poet laureate in 1850, and then it was also his famous work In Memoriam was also published in 1850. That's why 1850 is a very famous In Memoriam. And here this David Copperfield by Charles Dickens also published in 1850. And what is psychophantasy? Psychophantasy is actually a one who always flatters, okay, to other to take the advantage. Okay, you will find, okay, that kind of teachers, sorry, that kind of human being, sorry, that kind of human being everywhere. Chalo. Okay. Chalo. In the novel, David first meets, here you see in the novel, David first meets the 15-year-old Heath when he comes to live with Mr. Wickfield and his daughter Agnes. What character played the significant role in the success of the Pickwick Papers? Pickwick Papers is a work by whom? Pickwick Papers is actually a work by even Charles Dickens. Hmm. Exactly. It's no. Ebenezer Scrooge appears in Christmas Carol. It's Sam Weller. Okay, it's C is the right answer. No, in Pickwick Papers, it is the debut novel. It is the debut novel. It's the debut novel of Charles Dickens. Okay, the Pickwick Papers is the debut novel of Charles Dickens, where the character is actually Sam Weller, and Warlig, the character Warlig appears in where? Any idea? A few minutes ago, I told the character Warlig appears in Great Expectation. In Great Expectation, isn't it? Warlig appears in Great Expectation, whereas Tom Tulliver is a character in in George Eliot, George Eliot's George Eliot's The Mill on the Floors. The Mill on the Floors. Tom Tulliver and Maggie Tulliver. Okay, Dorcott Mill. Uh, So here in Pickwick Papers, it is the debut novel where Sam Weller is the character here. Exactly, Even just Scrooge is a character in Christmas Carol. Christmas Carol. Christmas Carol, in Christmas Carol exactly. Hmm. Even just Scrooge appears in Christmas Carol. Clear? Clear? Orally Great Expectation, Sam Weller in Pickwick Papers. This is the debut novel of Charles Dickens. Tom Tulliver appears in George Eliot's Mill and the Flows. Dorcott Mill appears also in the Mill and the Flows. Avengers School's Christmas Carol. Dickens' literary success began with the 1836 serial publication of the Pickwick Papers, a publishing phenomenon thanks largely to the introduction of the character Sam Weller. Sam Weller in the fourth episode that sparked Pickwick merchandise and spin-offs as well. The posthumous papers of the Pickwick Club is also the Pickwick Papers is the first novel by Charles Dickens. And here, because of his success with, but the first work, which was the first work? First work is the Sketches by Boz. Sketches by Boz is the first work, which is a collection of stories. Okay, this is actually sketches by Bosch is the first work. First work is sketches by Bosch, but first novel is Pickwick Papers. Got it? Chalo. Who provided the illustrations of sketches by Bosch? William Thackeray, Austen, George Cruikshank, Emily Bronte. The first work is sketches by Bosch, but the first novel is Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. The illustrations for sketches by Bosch. This is the first work by Dickens, and it's a collection of short stories. It is a collection of short stories. Exactly, excellent. It's George Cruikshank is the right answer. Exactly, it was George Cruikshank who has actually provided the illustrations for sketches by Bosch. So here C is the right answer over here. Exactly, excellent. Next questions. Here is the explanation. The sketches by Bosch, illustrative of everyday life and everyday people, commonly known as sketches by Bosch, is a collection of short pieces. Charles Dickens originally Charles Dickens originally published in various newspapers. They were reissued in the book form under their current title in February and August 1836 with illustrations by George Cruikshank. George Cruikshank, who is the central character in Charles Dickens' novel The Great Expectation, which is a coming of age novel, or Bildungsroman. The central character in Charles Dickens' novel Great Expectations, Ebenezer Scrooge, thief, Compeyson, Orlick. Yeah, it's Peep. He's also known as Philip Pirip. Exactly. Hmm. It's he's also known as, yeah, Lakshman. Exactly. It's Philip Pirip. Philip Pirip is also Philip Pirip. His short name is Peep. Okay. Even the Scrooge appears in Christmas Carol. Christmas Carol. Okay. And Orly is also appear. Orly, Compeyson. They are also characters from Great Expectation as well. In Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre, who is the enigmatic owner of Thornfield Hall? The owner of Thornfield Hall, who is a Byronic hero, who is a Byronic hero, and he had married whom? He had married Bertha Mason. Bertha Mason. Exactly, it's P. So yeah, got it. Good now. Yeah, exactly. Here, exactly. Everybody, fantastic. Hmm. Hmm. The owner of this Thornfield Hall is actually Edward Fairfax Rochester. Okay, who is a Byronic hero. He had already married Bertha Mason before the starting of the novel. Before the starting of the novel, we came to know that he had already, exactly Lakshman, he had already married to Bertha Mason. Okay, and here is the explanation. Edward Fairfax Rochester, the master of the Thornfield Hall. He is a Byronic hero. White Sargassy Gin Rice. Exactly. White Sargassy Gin Rice. He has a face, dark, strong, and stern. He married Bertha Mason years before the novel. Exactly. Tahida. In Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray. Stay tuned with these channels. Every day I come with mock test series. Even for UGC NET exam, CUET PG exam, GATE, and other state exam as well. And here are some new faces as well. Lakshman, welcome. Tahida, welcome to my channel. Stay tuned with these channels. Definitely you'll be benefited by these free contents. everyday come with free contents. I provide mock test series, also provide pet class as well for CUTPG and UG Senior as well. Yeah, exactly. This is one of the magnum opus work by Oscar Wilde. Here, what is the name of the character who remains young and beautiful while his portrait is? Here, Dorian Gray, the titular character. The titular character who remains young and beautiful while his portrait is. Dorian Gray is the right answer. Okay, the titular character. Exactly. Anandita, Saurabh, Shrita, everyone. The story revolves around a portrait of a Dorian Gray painted by Basil. So who painted? It was Basil Hallward. Exactly, Tahida. Chalo. Let me increase the size of this font. Okay. Here you see that the story revolves around a portrait of a Dorian Gray painted by Basil Hallward. Okay, a friend of Dorian's and an artist infatuated with Dorian's beauty. Through Basil, through Basil, Dorian meets Lord Henry Wotton and is soon enthralled by the aristocrat's hedonistic worldview. Hmm. And is also a classic of world literature. The Wish. Okay. And even here you see that newly understanding that his beauty will fade, Dorian expresses the desire to sell his soul to ensure that the picture rather than he will age and fade. The wish is granted and Dorian pursues a libertine life for varied amoral experiences while staying young and beautiful, all the while his portrait ages and visually records every one of Dorian's sins. And for CUTPG exam, crash course batch has already released. You can join this crash course batch. If you want, I will be guiding you for both part A as well as part B. Special offer for past 10 students is available now. Also, mode is online. You can WhatsApp me on this number. Okay, CUTPG crash course batch. Who is the main character in Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights? Catherine Arnshaw, Jane Eyre, Heathcliff, Elizabeth Bennet. Another class is also scheduled at 9 p.m. Do join even in that session as well. Hmm. Exactly. Who is the main character in Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights? Exactly, it's Heathcliff. Heathcliff. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Heathcliff is the right. Everybody right. Anindita, Saurabh, Anmol, Anu. Exactly. Vaibhavi. Exactly. Everybody right. Goro Devan. Chalo. Which Victorian character is known for her strong-willed personality and feminist views in George Eliot's Middlemarch? Vaibhavi. Okay. Okay, you have answered A. That's why you are saying. Okay, it's okay. No answer. Yes, what do you want to say? No. I can provide MCQ series 10K MCQ series for that. Got it. No, I am not providing for Gujarat set, but I am providing for UGC net exam, tuition for UGC net exam. And if you prepare for UGC net exam, then Gujarat set you definitely cleared. Got it, Vaibhavi? I am providing coaching for UGC net as well. So if you study for UGC net, then definitely Gujarat set will be cleared. Okay. So here it's Dorothea Brooke is the right answer. Dorothea Brooke is the right answer. Miss Havisham is a character form. Miss Havisham is a character form. Tell me, Miss Havisham is a character form. Which work of Dickens? And Eustacia why is actually a character form. The Return of the Native. WhatsApp me in this number. WhatsApp me. I will be talking over there. Okay. 8250079065. WhatsApp me. I will be talking over there. So here Eustacia why is actually a character from the Return of the Native. Okay. The Return of the Native, who married to Cleoman. The Return of the Native. And Miss Havisham is a character from Great Expectation. Exactly. No, no, no. It's Great Expectation. Great Expectation. Okay. Exactly. Peep thought that, yeah, Peep thought that Miss Havisham was the real benefactor of his development, had sent for education to London, to Paris probably, London or Paris probably. Okay. And then here you will be finding that at the end of the novel there is the convict Abel Macquitch. Okay. Abel Macquitch was the real benefactor. He last at the end of the novel he comes to know that no, it is not Miss Havisham, rather it's Abel Macquitch is the real benefactor. And here the characters like Estella, okay, Estella also appear, Estella in Great Expectation, Estella. And Eustacia why is actually a character from the Return of the Native. The Return of the Native, where you will be finding that the yeoman, the native, is marrying. And Taste, you know, everybody Taste of the Dear Village. A pure woman is the a pure woman. A pure woman is the uh, subtitle of this novel. A pure woman is the subtitle of this novel. So the question that was Heathcliff actually, no, sorry, Dorothea Brugna, it was actually, chalo, yeah. So Eustacia why is a fictional character in The Return of the Native, published in 1878, who marries Clemio Bright. In Robert Louis Stevenson's strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who is the respectable doctor who transforms into a monstrous alter ego? Mr. Utterson, Dr. Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Hyde. Robert Louis Stevenson's work, Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who is the respectable doctor who transforms into a monstrous alter ego? Mr. Utterson, no. Frankenstein, no. Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde. The titular character is Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. So here Dr. Jekyll, C is the right answer. Who, here is the question, that who is the respectable doctor? Dr. Jekyll. It is not Frankenstein. Frankenstein is by Mary Shelley. Henry Jekyll, nicknamed in some copies of the story as Harry Jekyll as well also. His alter ego, Mr. Edward Hyde, is the central character of Robert Louis Stevenson's 1886 novel, Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Stevenson's book was written from the point of view of the prominent London doctor Henry Jekyll. While studying the duality of personality, he conjugated a potion that, when drunk, turned him into the creature called Edward Hyde. Which character from Charles Dickens' Oliver Twist is known for saying, "Please, sir, I want some more"? Fagin, Bill Skye, Oliver Twist, Nancy. And Oliver Twist, here the title has been taken from Oliver. What is the subtitle of Oliver Twist? The Paris Boys Progress. And this title has been taken from John Bunyan's Pilgrim Progress, isn't it? Here Oliver, the titular character Oliver is saying, here the titular character Oliver is saying, the "Please, sir, I want some more." The titular character. Who went to London after the warehouse work? Who went to London, and in the London he found exactly Tahida, Saurav, everyone exactly. "Please, sir, I want some more." Talking about food. Talking about food. I want some more food. Oliver Twist. He's an orphan. He's an orphan. Exactly. He's an orphan. Oliver Twist actually an orphan. What is the name of the gang of juvenile pickpockets that Oliver joins? So when Oliver went to London and then he joins, yeah, exactly. Title has been taken from John Bunyan's The Pilgrim Progress. And the subtitle of this Oliver Twist is actually Paris Boys Progress. The Paris Boys Progress. I will be conducting another session at 9 p.m. Okay, do join even that session. That is also going to be a, yeah, some more food. Exactly, Tahida. Yeah, exactly. The Fagin gang. Exactly. Fantastic. It's not Dodge or Nancy's. It's Fagin gang. Fagin. The the leader of the pickpocket. The leader of the pickpocket is the Fagin. The Fagin gang is the right answer. For CUET PG, here is batches for everyone. Task force batch. You can join that. Just WhatsApp me in this number. Okay. Chalo. Which of the following is not a social issue? Is not a social issue satirized? Exactly, got it, Tahida. Is not a social issue satirized by Dickens in Oliver Twist. Child labor. Hello. রুমে আছি। Exactly. Dickens novels are dealing with what? Dickens novels are dealing with what? Dealing with child labor, domestic violence, recruitment of children as criminals. That is also true, but racism cannot be found in the novels of exactly Dickens. Got it. Excellent, everyone. Fantastic. Here is D is the right answer. What is the alternative title of Oliver Twist? A few minutes ago, I told a few, 1 to 2 questions ago actually. What is the alternative title? Yeah, socio-political and economical conditions were depicted. In the works of Dickens, okay, you will be finding the socio-economic and the political conditions of that contemporary period were depicted. The poor class. Just a minute, let me come. Okay, just a minute. You do answer here, and the next question is here. This question, you do answer like this. Let me. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, it's the treatment of animals is the right answer, which is not a social issue. Yeah, this is here the treatment of animals is the right answer, and here the question number 12 was actually there. This one here it was the right answer is actually that is the Paris Boys Progress. Exactly, everybody you are right actually. And here this the treatment of animals is the right answer. Next question. What does the alternative title the Paris Boys Progress allude to? There is an allusion to which work? Got it, Tahida. Anandita, everyone? Got it, got it. Everyone, Saurabh as well? I am talking about title. I am talking about title. Exactly. The title is alluding to John Bunyan's. Yeah. If you daily comes like this, okay, daily I will be conducting classes for all of you. Okay. Daily there will be mock test for everyone here. Here Bunyan's Pilgrim Progress and a William Hogarth's caricature series actually. C is the right answer. What inspired Charles Dickens to write Oliver Twist? Exactly. Got it, everyone. Saurabh, Manjula, Godot, Tahida, Anandita, Saurabh, everyone. Sucharita as well. Chalo. What inspired Charles Dickens to write Oliver Twist? Do like the session as well and join at 9 p.m. as well. Join the 9 p.m. session as well. There will be another mock test series as well. There will be another mock test series as well. Join the 9 p.m. session as well. We'll be covering also Victorian novels. What inspired Charles Dickens to write Oliver Twist? His experience, no, it's not. B. His experience as a youth and the story of Robert Blinco. Actually, he was a child laborer. Robert Blinco is actually a child laborer. The experience of his youth and the child laborer and inspired Charles Dickens to write Oliver Twist. Okay, B is the right answer. Who is Oliver sent to work for after leaving the workhouse? I have even given the whole summary of like that Oliver Twist by providing some MCQs here. Who is Oliver sent to work for after leaving the workhouse here? Mr. Bumble, Mr. Sowerberry, Mr. Martfok, Mr. Twist. Exactly, Tahida, you are right actually. Who is Oliver sent to work for after leaving the workhouse? And in the upcoming days as well, I will be also conducting MCQ series for Gujarat state. I have already started 2 videos. I already made 1000 MCQ series. Here B is the it's B. Excellent, Saurabh. It's Mr. Sowerberry is the right answer. Exactly. Oliver is removed from the workhouse and then sent into the service of undertaker. So Mr. Sowerberry is the undertaker of Oliver. Exactly, Tahida. So here B is the right answer. Do like the session as well. Oliver is removed from the workhouse and sent into the service of undertaker Mr. Sowerberry. One day, jealous co-apprentice Noel Calpe insults Oliver's mother and enraged physical alternation ensues. Oliver runs away to London to seek a better life as well. Exactly. Sold. In which fictional town is Oliver Twist raised in a workhouse? Fictional town. Is Oliver Twist raised in a workhouse? Every type of questions have been put here. Have been put here actually. Chalo. Talking about the fictional town where he was raised in a workhouse. Town is not fixed London. It's smart folk. It's not Sowerberry, Dickens Bile, it's smart folk. Here B is the exactly Sucharita. Excellent. It's smart folk is the right answer. Excellent. Moving on to question number 19 here. What play do Nicholas and Smike perform? Very, very important questions. Another important questions for all of you. Do answer like this. These questions are very important questions. Okay. It's not A actually. It's smart folk is the right answer. Okay. Now you tell me what play do Nicholas and Smike perform in their debut with the acting company in the novel Nicholas Nickleby. The name of the novel is actually Nicholas Nickleby. Is a novel by Dickens. Which of the Shakespearean play they had acted? Now do answer. Here is question number 19 on your screen. I have covered only 3 to 4 works of Dickens, okay, in this session. In the upcoming days also, in the upcoming 2 or 3 days, okay, I'll be also covering Victorian novels as well. Okay, let me complete the Victorian novel. Okay, 4 to 5 sessions I will take 4 to 5 sessions to cover. Nicholas Nickleby is actually a novel. Nicholas Nickleby is a novel by Dickens. So here Nicholas, the titular character Nicholas, with Smike, they are actually in the debut. They are acting Romeo and Juliet. Okay, Romeo and Juliet is the right answer. Romeo and Juliet. Nicholas and Smike join the acting company and are warmly received by the troupe, which includes Camel's formidable wife, their daughter, the infant phenomenon, and many other eccentric melodramatic thespians. Nicholas and Smike make their debuts in Romeo and Juliet as Romeo and that is debut in Romeo and Juliet. Nicholas and Smike make their debut in Romeo and Juliet. Very, very important questions for even for UGC NET exam. Who read the old curiosity shop in 1841 and described it as the very interesting and cleverly written? Who read the old curiosity shop in 1841 and described it as very interesting and cleverly written? Charles Dickens, Neil Trent, Queen Victoria, Neil's grandfather. Hmm. So Shraddha, you have prepared very well. Excellent. Have I told the exact name, your real name? Yeah, it's Queen Victoria. Okay, so the old curiosity shop is actually here. It's Queen Victoria. Yeah, described it as very interesting and cleverly written. It's Queen Victoria is the right answer. Exactly, it's Queen Victoria. Hmm. Chalo. And here, the famous character, remember, Neil Trend is the famous character from the old Curiosity Shop. The famous character is in the old Curiosity Shop is Neil Trend. Here, Neil Trend is the right answer. Sorry, it's Queen Victoria is the right answer, but Neil Trend is a character in old Curiosity Shop. Okay, Queen Victoria is the right answer. Queen Victoria succeeded to the throne of England. Oof, just let me come once more. It's okay, it's okay. Chalo. Anita. Here you see that Queen Victoria succeeded to the throne, that is in 1837. So the Victorian period is from 1837 to 1901. Okay. So here, okay, got it. Anu, uh, it's William the Fourth death. William the Fourth. Okay. William the Fourth died in 1837, and in that same year, Queen Victoria, at the age of 18, when she was only 18 years old, she was succeeded to the throne. Okay, that is William the Fourth. 1901, not 7. On William's fourth death in 1837, she became queen at the age of 18. For CUET PG crash course batch, registration open part A as well as part B. I'll be guiding part A, part B as well. If you want to enroll your name to this crash course batch, you can WhatsApp me in this number. Chalo. Oxford movement was basically a religious movement, literary movement, social movement, economical movement. Oxford movement is actually here who had studied in University of Oxford, the scholars who had studied in the University of Oxford, and they were actually no, they were actually trying to bring back the Catholic elements in the Church of England. They were trying to bring back the elements of the Catholic elements in the Church of England. They are against the Protestants. So it's a religious movement. It is also known as Tractarian, Newman. So Oxford movement is actually a religious movement. Oxford movement, 19th century movement, centered at the University of Oxford, that sought a renewal of the Catholic or the Roman Catholic thought. So the renewal of Catholic and the Roman Catholic thought and practice with the Church of England. Within the Church of England, they are trying to bring back that ideas into the Church of England in opposition to the Protestant tendencies of the Church. In opposition to the Protestant tendencies of the Church. Oxford movement, religious movement. John Newman, John Henry Newman, John Henry Newman, I think. Yeah, John Henry Newman was the proponent, was the leader of that Oxford movement. John Henry Newman, yeah, exactly. John Henry Newman was the leader of that Oxford movement, religious movement. Which of the following novels is called a novel without a hero? Very easy question. Do answer very quickly. Fantastic, Saurabh. Exactly. Do join the 10 p.m. session as well. I'll be conducting another session at 10 p.m. Okay. And we will be deeply dive into the realm of literature. Exactly, it's Vanity Fair. Who is the protagonist of Vanity Fair? Vanity Fair is known as a novel without a hero. Here you will exactly everybody. Exactly, Vanity Fair is the right answer. Fantastic. A novel without a hero is Vanity Fair. Here Becky Sharp. Okay, Becky Sharp, Becky Sharp and Amelia. Okay, they are two friends. Becky Sharp is the fantastic, the main protagonist of this. Becky Sharp and her friends is Amelia. Okay, Becky Sharp appears in Vanity Fair. What are the names of the spirits that visit Ebenezer Scrooge in Christmas Carol? In Christmas Carol. In Christmas Carol is the work in the novel, the character Ebenezer Scrooge. No, at 10, 10, at 10, at 10. It's not 9 actually now, at 10. Have your dinner, then we'll be conducting another session as well at 10. Okay, at 10. Exactly, Anu got it. Tahida got it. Godot got it. Saurabh. Exactly. Even the Scrooge in Christmas Carol, here the spirits that are visited were past, present, and yet to come. Past, present, and yet to come. Past, present, and yet to come. Okay. Who is the main character in Christmas Carol? Easy question, quickly, quickly. Christmas carols here. The protagonist of Christmas Carol. Exactly, Tahida got it. Everybody do join at 10 p.m. We conduct another session as well. And let the channel spread. Let the channel spread with your friends as well. Please do like the session. Yeah. Will you remember all that Ebenezer Scrooge appears in Christmas Carol? Will you all remember that Ebenezer Scrooge appears in Christmas Carol? Got it? Got it, everyone? Exactly. Anandita now, Tahida, Saurabh. Okay, then Anu. Okay, A Christmas Carol here in prose being a ghost story, A Christmas, commonly known as A Christmas Carol, is a novella by Charles Dickens, first published in London by Chapman Hall in 1943. Okay, A Christmas Carol recounts the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, an elderly miser who is visited by the ghost of his former business partner, Jacob Marley, and the spirits of Christmas past, Christmas present, and Christmas yet to come. Okay, visited by the ghost of his former business partner named Jacob Marley. Jacob Marley, and the spirits of Christmas past, present, and yet to come. And after their visits, what happened? Ebenezer Scrooge is transformed into a kinder, a gentler man. Who is young David's cruel stepfather? That is in David Copperfield. Talking about David Copperfield. Talking about David Copperfield. The autobiographical novel by Charles Dickens. Who is young David's cruel stepfather and the main antagonist of the first half of the novel. Clara Peggotty, Bessie Trotwood, Edward Murdstone, Mr. Barkis. Please do join at 10 p.m. Do join today's 10 p.m. session. We'll be covering a lot of questions. Okay. Will you everybody? Yeah, Saurabh. Okay. B. Chalo. Tahida. Excellent. Excellent. It's Edward Murdstone. Okay. The antagonist and the cruel stepfather. Stepfather. Sucharita. Excellent. It's Edward Murdstone is the right answer. The stepfather is actually here. Oh, why does it happen like this? Okay, why it does not lock? So here Edward Marston is the right answer. Okay, so let me end this session here. Do join at 10 p.m. session. Do join the 10 p.m. session. Okay, everybody. Do join at 10 p.m. session. We will be having another mock test series as well. Okay, got it. For cash course space, you can. So let me end this session here, and I'll be doing. Will be okay. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Do like the session as well, and share with your friends. Everybody do join at 10 p.m. Okay. 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 Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Anu, Saurabh, Sucharita, Anindita, Saurabh, Tahida, Godot, Sucharita, everybody. Okay.